Hi, and this is Sandy LeFlore, and this is Just a Minute with Sandy. Today I'm going to show you a background technique that I've used a few times on some projects I've painted, and I lovingly call it scraping paint. So today I'm going to do it in a green color family because I'm going to use this piece later on to do something succulent, I believe. Anyway, so I started off. I've painted my background of my piece with avocado, which is the darker green of the three colors. And it looks a little rough already because I've sanded it with my sanding block just to give it a smooth painting surface. Excuse me, frogs. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put out some desert cactus, which is a lighter value. And the tool that I'm going to use to scrape this paint on is going to be an old key card from one of my hotel stays. I collect old key cards, old gift cards. Sometimes I even take gift cards that I don't intend to put anything on. You can see them right there at the cash register stand when you're checking out. Anyway, so we are going to load our key card to scrape some paint. So scrape some paint, not scrap it. So what I like to do is put out a puddle, and then I'm just going to drag my key card through it and kind of load this whole edge here. And you can kind of see the effect you're going to get when you go to your project. So anyway, you want to load it pretty good. And then I'm going to go back to my piece, and I'm going to start scraping this paint across. And at first it's going to take you just a few minutes to get the right angle. But as you can see, I can still see some of that dark green in the background, but I'm getting a kind of weathered and worn look here. So let me get this whole piece. Now you can choose to cover the whole piece. I don't know what my voice is doing right now. Cover the whole piece with this lighter green, letting some of the dark green show through. Or you can leave more open areas where you see more of the dark green. That choice is completely up to you. Fingernails do not make it easy to pick up key cards off your palette. Just a side note there. Something you probably needed to know. But I'm just going to scrape this across here. And it doesn't have to be even. Sketchy is good. And you see, I loaded both sides of the card so that I can scrape paint going back and forth. And I don't worry too much about these grooves that are in there. You could do this on a flat surface. It doesn't have to be a grooved surface. But I'm choosing to cover up the whole thing. Okay. Now I'm going to put out some bleach sand on my palette. And I'm going to try to pick up that key card again. And the same thing, I'm going to load this key card with bleach sand. Now this I'm going to not cover up everything. I want to leave some of that desert cactus showing through the background for sure. But anyway, you just go along. By the end of this, you have a pretty good feel for how you need to hold your card to get paint off of it. But this is how I scrape paint for this nice background. This weathered, worn, old fence looking background. So I hope you'll give it a try sometime, and thanks for spending just a few minutes with me.